Hey, it's Michael Brand talking to you from the wilds of Central Washington. You may be asking, Michael, what are you doing out there? Well, about 3 or 4 times a year, I'll take a couple days and go off on my own with no agenda, just to kind of think freely and think deeply about the work that I'm doing, plus the work that I have coming up. And so on this trip, one of those things is Speaker Academy, because it's really important to me and to all of us at NSA that by the time you graduate, you look back and you say, wow, this was one of the greatest investments of my time and my money. That's where we want to get you to. In advance of our first session on September 15th, I have a couple exercises for you. First, and this is the most important one, is why? Why are you enrolling in Speaker Academy? Why are you giving so much time and energy and money to being part of this 9-month program? So let me give you an example. One of the reasons I first enrolled in Speaker Academy and became a professional speaker is 3 things. One is that I felt like I had a message. I had a message that was different from anybody else out there, a specific niche about the nonprofit sector. 2 is that I used to organize the 2nd largest nonprofit conference in Pennsylvania. And I can't tell you how many times I'd be sitting there listening to a speaker that I paid $4,000, $5,000, $7,000 for and thinking like, I can do better than that. And then the third reason I do this kind of work is that, I'm coming to a point in my life where I don't think I want to work for anybody else anymore. I want to do my own thing. And so gradually I've been building this business to the point where I can walk away and say, I don't need to take a regular job. You also should have received by now your copy of Get Paid to Speak, which is one of our foundational texts for this program. So here are what you have to do. You have to read the introduction, that's pages 1 through 6, and then chapters 12 through 16, which is pages 94 to 120. Not a lot of reading. In the introduction, it covers the 8 competencies of a professional speaker. And you can do this with a piece of paper, or I've attached a template. I want you to take a second to read those competencies and then map out on a wheel where you're at with those things. This is not a test. It's just to give you a baseline in your own mind about where you're starting from. So we look forward to having you to get started. You're going to be a great experience. You're going to get exposed to so many people who've been walking this path before you. You'll find by December or so you would have seen a substantial return on your investment. So we look forward to having you, and I'm going to get back to do nothing.